Hey guys, and welcome back to the J2O channel. And in today's video, this is your official match preview for Chelsea versus Crystal Palace, or Crystal Palace versus Chelsea, as tomorrow, Saturday at 5:30 PM UK time, we go over to Selhurst Park, which is Crystal Palace's home stadium, and yeah, we face Palace away. And today I'm obviously gonna give you some of the comments from Thomas Tuchel's press conference. It wasn't much anyway. I'm going to give you a lineup prediction of what I want to see, and obviously a score prediction at the end of the video. So if you do enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications on. Please share this video as well if you can. And yeah, let's get straight into this. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is obviously Thomas Tuchel's press conference, and there's two main things I want to talk about in it, right? The first one being Tammy Abraham. And obviously, after his comments, there's been a bit of a debate on the TL, which is, yeah, it's a bit mad. And he basically said with Tammy, look, it's hard to obviously implement him in the side considering he's come back from an injury. Obviously, he's played him 3 times in the Prem, where one of them he got injured, unfortunately. The other 2 was when he got sobbed off for tactical reasons, despite also an injury occurring at the same time. And look, it looks like Thomas Tuchel, based on what we've seen, doesn't really rate Tammy Abraham. And personally, I don't understand why. But look, at the end of the day, we are winning games. So look, you can't really complain too much. But at the same time, when players like Timo Werner are playing, look, you know, there's a bit of a debate there that can happen. So yeah, those were basically his main thoughts on Tammy Abraham. And also the fact that, you know, it's good that he has personal goals of making it to England, but that does not influence his decisions on who plays in that. Because, for example, Kepa has ambitions of representing Spain in the Euros this summer, but that's not going to influence Thomas's decisions on whether he should play for us or not. Do you know what I mean? So, look, he understands the players' frustrations and their goals, but look, he's doing what's best for Chelsea, like he said. And the other thing he mentioned was about Christian Pulisic, saying how you know, the type of player he is, he's the way he's explosive, very quick, his dribbling ability, you know, pretty much praised his qualities as a player, and you know, knows that he has to, the injuries are, as long as he's fit, he can be a very big player. And you know, he doesn't want him to get re-injured. And look, it looks like Thomas Tuchel with Christian Pulisic, right, it looks like he wants to give him a chance. But I think injuries could be the reason why he probably does not start him a lot. And I totally get that. Like, I would understand that, to be fair. So, yeah, that's really the 2 main points I wanted to really give on what Thomas Tuchel said in his press conference. Obviously, everyone in the squad is fit. And Thiago Silva is obviously suspended for this game because he received the red card against West Brom. So he won't be able to play. Now, let's get into the lineup that I would like to see. And then I'll make tweaks and changes as to what Thomas Tuchel will probably do, or most likely do. So, let's start off. In goal, Mendy. Mendy in goal, just because, like, look, 21 clean sheets in 34 games. I mean, it's really simple. I mean, it's not that difficult, like, simple. Mendy in goal, brilliant goalkeeper, and he's showing that he can really be a goalkeeper for Chelsea's future. Anyway, we'll go on to the 3 centre-backs, and it's really simple again. Rudiger, Christensen, and Cesar Azpilicueta. It's pretty simple. Thiago Silva's not fit. Kurt Zouma wasn't good in the last game he played. So, those are the 3 that play for me. Simple as. The wing-backs, I'd like to give Reece James a bit of a rest here for Porto on Tuesday. So, I want to play Callum Hudson-Odoi. For me, he hasn't been getting a look in recently. In Thomas Tuchel's system, which a bit interesting. I'd love to see him play on the left a lot more, but that will come at another time. I just feel like maybe right wing back for now. We don't need to go with Reece James because we're going to be attacking. We're going to have the ball. They're going to sit back. So yeah, Reece James not playing. Callum Hudson-Odoi right wing back. Left wing back, I want Chilwell's momentum to keep going. So I want him to play. Chilwell, I want him to keep going. I want his momentum to continue, and I feel like I want him to make that left wing back spot his, because if we're paying 50 million for him just to compete with Marcos Alonso, I mean, come on, that's a bit ridiculous at the moment, you know what I mean? So Those would be my two fullbacks. In the midfield, me personally, I'm playing Kovacic in there for me. And Jorginho or Kante. Now, I think Kante should play. Because I feel like I want him to get 60 minutes in and then comes off for Jorginho for the last like 30. Because I want to see Kante play in the Champions League. I want him fully fit. I don't want to play him 90 minutes in this game. I don't think we need to. So, for me, I'm going to say Kante and Kovacic for tomorrow. I think it makes sense. Kovacic, obviously, I don't want him to play on Wednesday against Porto. Wouldn't be surprised, though, but he is on the yellow card there, so I don't want him suspended for the Real Madrid game if we get them, or Liverpool, who knows, even if we get through. Like, yeah, let me not get too ahead of myself, you get me? So, Kovacic and Kante for me. The front three. Now, this is my team, just to let you know before I even give you, this is my personal one, right? Mason Mount, for me, has to play. Christian Pulisic and Tammy Abraham. Now, let me give my reasons. Mason Mount, really simple. For me, he's shown that, look, he can play every game. Literally, every 3 days, he can play every game. And he's shown it before. So for me, he has to stay in the team, keep his momentum going. Christian Pulisic, simply because he's in a good momentum at the moment. It feels like his form is starting to increase and it's really getting there. So I feel like I want his momentum to keep going as well. He came on against, against Porto and he done really well. So I feel like I want him to play. And Timo Werner needs to be dropped now. Like, it's time. It's getting to a point now where it's like the fan base are, I feel like I'm starting to slowly realise he's not all that. He's not great. He's not a great footballer, you know? So, yeah, Timo Werner and Tammy Abraham up front. Now, simply because, right, one, I would probably play Giroud against Porto. Two, I want him to be given a chance. Like, don't give him 45 minutes and then sub him off. Because I don't think that's fair on him. I want him to be given, just maybe not give him the whole 90, but give him 60, 70 minutes. I want him to give him a proper chance tomorrow, right? And if he plays well, then it justifies him continuing to be in the team. If he doesn't play well, then fine. I will, or most fans or myself will hold my hands up and say he played bad, he wasn't good enough, and he hasn't taken his chances. You know, for me tomorrow, I want him to play and give him a chance, and let's see what he's about now. Yeah, let's see what his mentality is like, you know, and if he's willing to really fight for his place at Chelsea Football Club, because I feel like he can, and I feel like he will, and as well, I just want him to do well, you know. And like I said, if he doesn't play well, then people's agendas will fly all over the place and say, "See, I told you he ain't that good." I would get that, but look, I'll keep the same energy for Tammy if he plays bad tomorrow, like I will for Timo Werner. It's just, my issue is Timo Werner is probably going to keep playing, even though he keeps playing bad. And Tammy Abraham, once he plays bad, he goes off after 45 minutes. Is that fair? No, it's not. So I want Tammy to be given more than 45 minutes tomorrow. Give him a good 60, 70 minutes. And see if he does enough for you, Thomas, to play. Now, in terms of who I genuinely think Thomas Tuchel is going to play, my opinion is he's going to not play Tammy or Pulisic. For me, I think Thomas Tuchel tomorrow is going to play a front three of Mason Mount, Hakim Ziyech, and Kai Havertz. I feel like he's going to play those three. Not like I have a problem with Havertz or Ziyech playing anyway. I actually don't mind if they play, to be fair. Just because Ziyech didn't play against Porto, so he could play this weekend. And I wouldn't mind that at all, to be fair. Even if Mason Mount got rested and we play Ziyech, Pulisic and Havertz, for example, that could happen. Look, but I don't think Mason Mount will get rested. So Mason, Ziyech, Havertz could be the front three I think Thomas Tuchel will go with. Or maybe Giroud instead of Havertz. I just don't see him playing Tammy at all. Like, I don't see him starting, at least. He might come off the bench tomorrow. He could, if he's in the squad. Because there's a chance he might not be. But yeah, I just hope he plays tomorrow, Tammy. But if he doesn't, it's most likely he won't. So it'll probably be Havertz or Olivier Giroud with Ziyech and Mason Mount behind him because he might think Christian Pulisic off the bench is the better option than starting him, because if he starts him, he's worried that he might get injured again. And it's going to a point with Pulisic now where it's like every time he comes onto the field, or every time he starts, the first thing on everyone's minds, yeah, I guarantee you, is please don't get injured. It's please don't get injured. It's literally that, you know, because we're getting to a point now where he's got up, he's walking up a couple steps and he's feeling something. Do you know what I mean? So look, it's a bit mad. So yeah, just to run you guys what team I said I would like to play, in my opinion, my team. Mendy, Rudiger, Christensen, Azpilicueta, Hudson-Odoi, Ben Chilwell, Kovacic, Kante, Mason Mount, Christian Pulisic, Tammy Abraham. In terms of Thomas Tuchel, it could be Tammy and Pulisic out of everyone there that's most likely not to play, and Callum Hudson-Odoi as well. So yeah, that is my personal team for tomorrow. And to go with the score prediction, I'm gonna go with a. Right, this is hard. I'm gonna go with a 2-0 Chelsea win. It's just gonna be one of those ones again where we probably create a load of chances. We're gonna have possession on the ball. Crystal Palace are gonna sit back in their 4-4-2. They're obviously one of those teams, Palace, you know, they're mid-table. Roy Hodgson, you know, obviously Michy Batshuayi can't play tomorrow because obviously he's on loan from there, from us, so that's cool, innit? And yeah, they've got some dangerous players we've got to look out for, like Zaha, Eze, Ayew, you know, decent players, you know. So yeah, I'm going to go though with the 2-0 Chelsea win, and it should be comfortable. We'll keep possession. As long as we don't let any counter-attacks go, as long as you don't get a man sent off or anything stupid like that, then everything should be cool for tomorrow. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, like I said before in the beginning, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Tell me your lineup in the comments down below, who you want to see play, and potentially a score prediction as well. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be the match review for tomorrow in a bit, guys. Peace.